Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Amateur by Parul. Here is another Evil Eye Mandala Art and this is the final look of it. So we'll start with painting our MDF board using white chalk paint. So here I'm using chalk paint because it gives a matte finish to my MDF board. So we can quickly paint our MDF board as you can see in the video. Next step is starting with the markings on the painted MDF board. So I'll start with making a chord and then marking the center of that chord using scale and then making 90-degree to that chord and which makes a diameter and then marking the center of the diameter. So we got a center and then using compass we'll make the concentric circles. You can use the larger diameter compass depending on your MDF board. Now start marking the grids to those concentric circle using protractor. So I'm marking 30 degrees apart and then joining them, passing through the center of the circle as you can see in the video. So starting with my next and my favorite part, which is deciding the color scheme. So as it is Evil's Eye, I'll use the shade of blue. So I'll use dark blue, then light blue, white and then black. Now I'll start off with painting my MDF board using black color in the center so that it will give a evil eye look. And as you can see, I'm painting the smallest circle in the center. Then I'll leave some white space for giving it a look of an evil eye and then start painting with the light blue color as you can see in the video with a thick border. And lastly painting with a dark blue color, giving it a look of an evil eye with a similar border as in the white, blue and dark blue background. Now I'll start making circles. You can use any kind of a bottle cap to make a circle. I'll make small evil eye circle design on the periphery of the dark blue color that we have painted just now. And now using a larger diameter mandala art tool, I'll fill that circle using dark blue color as you can see. and give it a finishing using smaller diameter mandala art tool, as you can see in the video, and then doing the same with rest of the circles. Now I'll start making a design using lighter blue color. So I'll make larger dot and then smaller dots at the periphery of the circle that we have made. So the design that I have made, as you can see, using pencil, I'll make a separate video tutorial of this. So as you can see, I'll start filling the design with the black color using flat brush. So to make my work more easier, I'll use a marker to make the border so that I can easily fill a black color in this now. So these are the little tips and tricks to make your task easier. And then I'll fill the rest of the designs like this. Now to give it a look of a flower, I'll use micro fine liner and I'll make a flower petal. I'll make a border of that flower petal using fine liner, as you can see. And then also I'll make a design in the center. And now I'll fill that design that I have made in the center using blue color, dark blue color. So as you can see how beautiful these petals are looking. And finally making the shoes at the periphery of the dark blue circles that we have made initially. So as you can see, we can use a smaller diameter mandala art tool to make the black swooshes at the periphery of those large circle that we have made. And now we'll give them a look of an evil eye. So to give it a look of an evil eye, I am painting using white acrylic color on those larger dark blue circles that we have made. After making that white paint dry, I'll use light blue shade to give it a look of an evil eye, and I'll do it for rest of the circles as well. And finally, using black color, I'll use Mandala Art tool, dotting tool, to finally make a black dot to give a final look of an evil eye. Now I'll use microfine liner to give a border to my artwork. Although this is not a final border, but yeah, this is one part of that border. So as you can see, I'll use fine microfine liner, and then I'll use black marker with a larger diameter tip. And then this is the final part that I'll make. So I have made the designs using pencil because it will give a more consistency to your artwork and more accuracy to your artwork. So as you can see, I'll make a border using black microfine liner, and then I'll fill it with dark blue color to give it a look of a mandala art. So you can see I'll use pen, and then I'll fill using dark blue color and using flat brush. So my Evil's Eye Mandala art is ready, as you can see, and although it is not ready to hang on a wall, still the uh, finishing look and erasing the grid lines has to be done. So you can see I'm using eraser to rub the grid lines. I have used acrylic colors and chalk paints in this mandala art, and this works very amazing on white chalk paint. That's why I initially told you to use white chalk paint. And finally I have erased all my grid lines, and then I am giving a finishing to my artwork using fine liner. So the borders, the petals that I have made, I am giving a finishing to them. So my last part is varnishing my artwork. So I'll suggest that keep your artwork for at least 24 hours before varnishing to let it fully dry, otherwise it will wipe it off the colors. And you can see my artwork is fully dried, and now it is ready for varnishing. I'm using Itsy Bitsy Little Birdie varnish that I have bought from Itsy Bitsy store. And tada! My artwork is ready to hang on a wall. If you like this video and want me to post more like this, do like, share and subscribe my channel, and you can see the different versions of my artwork and which are hanged on a wall.